Hi, it's David Miller here, and we're going to talk about Gmail searches, how to find things in Gmail quickly, easily, and make your life easier. So here I am in my email as a teacher, and I want to find some stuff. So how do I go and find things? So we have their standard way of looking for things. That's just scrolling up and down, looking for things, who's that, where is this, that kind of stuff. But you might also know that we can actually search for people. So I can say, give me anything that's got David Miller in it. And now when I do a search, everything that is to David Miller, or I'm sorry, is to David, is from David, or is about David will be found in here. Okay, so there's email right here, and it doesn't actually have my name in the from or to, but I am listed in there, okay? Now the other thing we can do is go by maybe a subject, so maybe a joke. So we'll search for joke here. And anything that has a joke in it will be listed. Now here is a joke of the day listed in the subject line, and here's a joke as a joke down here. It's in the content of the email. So there's a couple of ways to find things. You can either find it by the person, and that would be in the to or from fields, and also within the content of the email. And you can search for words. Okay? But there are much easier, nicer, faster ways to find things specifically. So let's say, for instance, I want to find an email that was sent out, I can't remember when it was, but it had a video attached in it. So what I can do is I can say in here, the file name had an MP4 attached to it. And there we go. We found an email with an MP4 attached to it, and there it is right there, the MP4, happybloggers.mp4. Great. So we can actually find things by files that are attached. So maybe somebody sent me a PDF, and I can find the PDF. And there's a bunch of files. In fact, there's 21 of them, PDF sent to me. How about a docx? So maybe I'll see if I got a docx here. Somebody send me some, yeah. So I've got files that are sent to me as a Microsoft document. And lastly, MP3. Maybe somebody sent me no, don't have anything that has an audio file. So how is that? Does that sound good? So that makes it much easier to find files that are attached to your email. Next, what about if I've put a file in a location? Now, maybe you've labeled your email, and you really should label your email. And here I have resources, tutorials, and videos. So I can click on resources and see all the resources I have. Click on tutorials and see all the tutorials I have, and click on videos and see how many videos I have. But maybe I have a whole bunch of videos in here. Maybe I have a whole bunch of resources. What I can also do is I can say the video is in the video resource. And it looks just for that label. It's just the same thing as coming over to here and clicking on video. Next, what if I know that the email was sent to me, maybe a couple of months ago. So I can type in older than 2 months. So any email that was sent to me older than 2 months, there they are. I've got about 95 of them. You can see over here, 95 videos. What about something that's just sent to me in the last couple of days? How about newer? Newer than 2 days. Something that's sent within the last 2 days. And you'll see I have 18 emails sent in the last 2 days. How about something that was sent just yesterday? Just want to look for yesterday's. 1 day, and I have 13 videos sent to me, 13 emails sent to me yesterday. Another way to find for things is if they have a certain size. So I have a bunch of emails sent that are quite large. So I'm looking for only the ones that are 10 megabytes in size. And there they are. I've got 3 emails that are quite large, 10 megabytes in size. It's quite easy to find an attachment that's very big. Or how about I just want to find attachments? Just send me any email that has an attachment. And there I've got 87 email that have attachments. Quite often, however, you just want to look at the ones you haven't read. So you can say, just show me the unread. Label unread. And these are all the ones I haven't read. 933 email unread. There's so many I found. I want to remove any that have a special word in it. So maybe I don't want to see any email that have the word Qatar in it. And maybe they're not larger than 10 megabytes. And there they are right there. These are all the email that don't have the word Qatar in it and are not larger than 10 megabytes. What about if I want it larger than 10 megabytes? Has Qatar, does not have Qatar in it, and is larger than 10. And there we go. I come down to 1 email. Other places you can look in are anywhere. Search anywhere in my email. That means search my spam, search my junk mail, trash can, search everywhere in my email. And you'll see over here, when I search everywhere, I get 979 email. Here's one to try. What if I do this? I'm looking for email that are in my inbox. And not only that, they are older than 2 months. So I have about 95 email that are in my inbox and I haven't seen them or done anything with them for 2 months. Look, these are all unread. In fact, I may well just put that in here. Label unread. I have 96 email that are 2 months old and I haven't not even looked at them. So my recommendation is, if you haven't looked at them in 2 months, take them out of your email. So to do that, we select them all, right? And it says I've selected 50 conversations on this page, and we're going to select all of the conversations instead. And now we've selected all 96 conversations. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to archive them. And what that does, it takes them out of your inbox so you don't have to worry about them, but it does not delete them. They are still, if we come down to here and we go to more and we go to all mail, they're still in your all mail. So you haven't lost them. They just get out of your inbox, so your inbox doesn't have 979 email in it. I'm only down to 105 email, and this is perhaps more manageable. So to make your life easier in searching, you can use all those keywords, and a nice easy way to get at those keywords is through this really nice interface. So in the search area, we click on Show the Search Options, and I can type in here that I want email from David Miller. And I won't find it in the To field, it'd be in the From field. So I can find email specifically from David Miller. Or what about if I sent something to David Miller? I can type in here, to David Miller. Also, I can say, well, it's not from David and it's not to David, maybe it's about David. So I can type in the subject has David in it. Or maybe he's not the subject, maybe he's just mentioned in the email. I can type in David in here. Now there are a lot of Davids out there, so you might want to do this. You might put David Miller in quotes, and that would only find email that have the 2 words David and Miller together. And I mentioned before, we can also say I don't want an email that has the word Qatar in it. You can also say it has an attachment, and you can say the size is 25 megabytes. And you can lastly say, you know what, I want to find something within 1 week of, let's do this here, Wednesday, February 11th. And I'm going to take off the 25 in here and all these other ones, and let's just find things that have attachments on this date. And there we go. I found the two email that I was looking for between those two dates. If you don't find it, you can always just come up here and modify these dates. So I can make it say here, I want it in January 1st to February 1st. Find email between those two dates. So I hope that helps you find email that you've lost, or even just move email out of the way that you don't want. Let me know if you have any problems or concerns via the help desk at visqatar.org.